I know you wanna leave me, but I refuse to let you go. But if I have to beg and plead for your sympathy, I don't mind, 'cause you mean that much to me. Ain't you proud to beg, sweet darling? Please don't leave me, girl. Ain't you proud to plead, baby, baby? Please don't leave me, girl. Now I heard a crying man is half a man with no sense of pride. But if I have to cry to keep you, I don't mind weeping if it'll keep you by my side. Ain't you proud to beg?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Madhouse TV, the Baby Love Music Hour. Bobby Baby Love Music Hour, that is. And today, we unfortunately don't have a co-hostess. Renee Marie, my favorite co-hostess, is away on business, and we wish her speedy finish to the business so she could come back if she chooses. And today we're going to work on, we have a telethon coming up. Want to mention that. The telethon will be on March 29th from, I believe, 10 to 6.
6 hours or whatever.
Yeah. 2 to 6? 2 to 6. Okay. Thank you, Janine.
That's like 4 hours. 2 to 8.
2 to 8. 2 to 8. Okay. Anyway, we'll have a lot of great entertainment for you. Please come by. Please support. You know, we could use your support. And it's for a good cause, stroke and aphasia prevention or awareness. So please come by and support us. Today we want to work on key signatures and time signatures, okay? We have a time signature up on the board, and it says 3, 4. So what that means is that this line right here, these lines, in between those lines you have to have 3 beats. And a beat is, okay? And so when you go from 1, 2, 3, right? The number 3 is up there. So it should, each one of these should equal 3 beats, okay? And the way you measure the beat is by the quarter note, all right? 4, you know, in fractions they give you quarter. You divide a pie in 4 and it comes to a quarter, right? So this is a quarter note in music, all right? And this is equal to 2 of these. Excuse me. This is 2 and it is equal to 1 of these, all right? So in this particular exercise, you have 2 beats here, right, which is 2 quarter notes, and 1 more equals, ladies and gentlemen, 3. Very good, very good. All right, and the next, that advances you to the next bar or measure, okay? And this is a quarter note rest. That means that you do not do anything on that beat. Okay, so that is the first beat of the second measure. All right, and you do not do anything for it. And then after you beat the first beat, the second beat you play 1, 2. All right, so it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay? Do that again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're going to do it in sound. Ta, 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 ta. All right? We didn't do anything here because it is a silent beat. Okay? So it's starting from the half note. The half note. It's ta, ta, sh, ta, ta. Okay? All right, so this 3 means that every one of these bars has to add up to 3. Okay? And there are different combinations of notation that can add up to 3. Okay? In this particular case, we have a half note, which is 2 beats, a quarter note, which is another beat, which is 3, and then here we have a quarter rest and 2 notes, which add up to 3. Okay? And so there are different combinations that we can use. All right? Okay. I'm going to make up some exercises for you to practice this, probably next show. Okay? And I'd like some of you to consider calling in if you're having any kinds of problems with the exercises, or if you don't understand something. I'm very available to you. Okay? Janine, could you change to the 4/4, please? Okay, in this exercise, we have a 4 on top. All right? Which means what? There are 4 beats. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Now, you could call it, think of marching. All right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And I want to mention that the beat is continuous. It does not slow down unless the music tells you to slow down, and it does not speed up unless the music tells you to speed up. There are notations or symbols that'll tell you to do that. But right now, we want to keep it at an even pace so you can understand what's happening with the music. Okay? All right, here, the bottom note number, means that, again, the quarter note is the measure, is what you measure the beat by. Okay? So every quarter note is 1 beat. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Here is 1, 2, and then the half note is 2 quarter notes, right? So it would be 3 and 4. Okay? So that would sound ta, 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 ta. Okay? You hold the note here at 3 for another beat. you don't play it. There's only 3 notes there. So you play ba, 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 and you hold it 1 more beat for the 4th beat, okay? Okay, then on the bottom level, you have the next bar is ta, 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 okay? And then sh, sh, ta, sh, okay? This is a half rest, which means 2 beats of rest, okay? So you don't do anything for 2 beats here. You play here, and then you rest again at the end, all right? Okay, so let's see if we could go through from the bottom all the way to the last bar. It's ta, 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 sh, sh, ta, sh. Okay? One more time. Ready? Go. Ta, 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 sh, sh, ta, sh. Okay? You're reading music. Ta-da! Okay, let's do it from the top all the way down to the end, all right? And you can always rewind and practice this when after the show is done, okay? Okay, it's 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, 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 sh, sh, ta, sh. Okay? One more time. And by the way, I set the pace for you, okay, by counting it off. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the pace that I want to take it at. Okay? If I would have said 1, 2, 3, 4, I wanted it at that pace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? But here, I want you to do it nice and easy, and when you practice slow, okay? And then gradually speed it up, okay? Because it takes time for your eyes to identify various symbols and then connect it to your brain, and it will register, okay? So please, practice slow and then gradually get faster, okay? Or read it faster, okay? That's what they use metronomes for. It goes click, 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 right? And then you can raise the, lower the little weight, and it'll go faster, okay? So gradually get faster after you learn what the exercise is, okay? All right, one more time. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, 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 sh, sh, ta, sh. Okay, very good. We done good on that. Okay. I like to talk about key signatures now, but we'll talk about key signatures when we come back, okay? We're gonna break. Okay, see you in a few minutes.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching, doing it to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. If you find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
We're going to do a live commercial. Hi, I'm Renee Marie. I'm the president of Language of Love Incorporated Foundation. I'm really happy to tell you that we're going to be doing a Language of Love telethon on March 29, 2015 from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Please look for the location on my website, ReneeMarieLanguageOfLove.org. And once again, it's ReneeMarieLanguageOfLove.org. And the show will be hosted on the Madhouse TV. It really is important for you to be aware of strokes and aphasia. Strokes is the third leading cause of death in America and the first leading cause of disability. And it really is something that plays no favoritism. And it also really comes when you're not expecting. Nobody expects to have a stroke, and nobody expects to suffer from aphasia, and it really does make a huge impact in your life and change your life in one split second. So we look forward to having everyone join us once again on March 29, 2015 from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. And you could follow us on ReneeMarieLanguageOfLove.org. Once again, it's ReneeMarieLanguageOfLove.org. And we look forward to seeing you. God bless.
Guys, ready for the show? Yeah. Enjoy.
Shannon Gates is the #1 fence provider on Long Island, with the most inventory in stock, including vinyl, chain link, and aluminum. Gates offers a custom powder-coated system that prevents rust throughout the life of the fence. We carry fence tools to the trade. We even stock wood, rail, and glass hardware as well. Shannon Gates has our very own patented locking system. The next time you need fencing of any sort, both commercial and private, give Shannon Gates a call at 631-392-4330. You can also visit our website at shannongatesinc.com. Shannon Gates.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Madhouse TV, the Baby Love, Bobby Baby Love Music Hour. I should know my name by now, right? Okay. On the screen, we have key signatures. All right? And what a key signature is, it is a way of creating the same sounds on a different pitch. All right? Like if you have C, you have do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, right? And then if you have D, let's say it's on this pitch, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, all right? So it's a way of creating the same range of sound starting on a different pitch, okay? So here we have the key of C in 4/4, all right? And we talked about minors, all right? So the key of C has no sharps or flats, and its minor, it's built on the 6th degree of that scale, right? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. Okay? The 6th degree starts the minor scale. La, ti, do, re, mi, fa, ti, la. La, sol, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la. Okay, so here it shows you where the minor scale starts, and that's A minor, all right? And we talked about the 3 different kinds of minors: the natural minor, the harmonic minor, and the melodic minor. You forgot that one, huh? Okay. Okay, the second bar, they show a sharp, which creates a scale on a different pitch. And that pitch is G, all right? To find the key when you have a flat or sharp, when you have a sharp, one sharp, you go up a half step, and that would give you the key. All right? So, in this case, F sharp is the sharp, and a half step up is G. So that's why we call this the G major. All right? So that will be, and I'm just picking notes out of the air to give you an idea of the scale. But you can use your trumpet or your piano or whatever and play the note G and create the scale that way. All right? So it's do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. All right? Then you have the relative minor of G is E minor, okay? And E minor is 6 notes away from the G, okay? And we're talking about the natural minor right now, all right? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. Then the natural minor will be la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. La, sol, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la. All right? Then the next bar, we have two sharps. And that creates the key, the scale of D major, all right? And the way you determine the key is you go from F sharp down 4, and that's where you place the next sharp, okay? And then a half step above that is your key. So if you go down from F sharp, you go F sharp, E, D, C sharp, okay? You put the sharp on C, which is the fourth degree, right? And then a half step above that is D, which is the key that you're in, all right? And its relative minor is B, okay? So it's D, E, F, G, F sharp, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, right? That's the major scale to D, right? And then the sixth degree is B, right? So it's, you stop on on B, and B becomes the first degree of the minor scale, and you go up from there, all right? And it uses the same key signature. B minor uses the same key signature as D. Okay, so it's B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G, A, and B. Okay? So it uses these two signatures. The signature of the major is also the signature of the minor. Okay? All right. The next sharp key is A major. And A major is 3 sharps. From D, you go up 5, and that's where that's how you know where to place your next sharp. Okay? So it's F sharp is the first sharp, right? Then you go down 4, which is C sharp, and then up 5, which is G sharp. Okay? So you're going 4, 5, 4, 5, etc. until you reach the 7th sharp. Okay? All right. The key, when you get to, once you place your G sharp, your sharp into G, right? A half step above that is the key that you're in. Okay? So here, we place the G, the sharp on G above the scale, and then the next note up is A. So that's the key that you're in. Okay? And I think I should mention that whenever you put a sharp or a flat, a sharp on any one of these notes, all right, that holds true throughout the piece of music. Okay, that means every sharp, every F is sharp unless indicated with a natural sign. It must be canceled with a natural sign in order for it to not be sharp. Okay? And we'll show you a picture of the sharp excuse me, the natural sign in a little while. Okay, so here we're going up a fifth. And we talked about the numbers, intervals, okay? You were wondering why I was going through intervals with you? Well, that's why, because you have to be able to count down 4, up 5, down 4, up 5, okay? And it's those are the perfect intervals, all right? And okay, so here's the next one. It's E major, right? So you play E on the piano, and you have to put in 4 sharps. It will be F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, and then from G sharp you go down 4 again. All right? Which puts you in on D. So you put your sharp into D, all right, on the D line, and the note, the key that you're in is E. Okay, because you had to go up a half step to, or the next note up, to determine what key you're in, all right? And that would be E, all right? So here they say E major, all right, 4 sharps. And then the minor is 6 notes up from from E. So we're going to count from the bottom E on the staff, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is C sharp, the C sharp space all the way through the music, right? And so that is where the minor starts, okay? C sharp starts the minor. And again, remember you have 3 types of minors. And we're going to review that next show, okay? So, we'd like to go to a commercial break right about now. And we'll be right back.
I'm going to do a live commercial. Hi, I'm Renee Marie. I'm the president of Language of Love Incorporated Foundation. I'm really happy to tell you that we're going to be doing a Language of Love telethon on March 29, 2015 from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Please look for the location on my website, ReneeMarieLanguageOfLove.org. And once again, it's ReneeMarieLanguageOfLove.org. And the show will be hosted on the Madhouse TV. It really is important for you to be aware of strokes and aphasia. Strokes is the 3rd leading cause of death in America and the 1st leading cause of disability. And it really is something that plays no favoritism. And it also really comes when you're not expecting. Nobody expects to have a stroke, and nobody expects to suffer from aphasia. And it really does make a huge impact in your life and change your life in 1 split second. So we look forward to having everyone join us once again on March 29, 2015 from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. And you can follow us on ReneeMarieLanguageOfLove.org. Once again, it's ReneeMarieLanguageOfLove.org. And we look forward to seeing you. God bless. We're going to do a live commercial. Hi, I'm Renee Marie. I'm the president of Language of Love Incorporated Foundation. I'm really happy to tell you that we're going to be doing a Language of Love telethon on March 29, 2015 from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Please look for the location on my website, ReneeMarieLanguageOfLove.org. And once again, it's ReneeMarieLanguageOfLove.org. And the show will be hosted on the Madhouse TV. It really is important for you to be aware of strokes and aphasia. Strokes is the third leading cause of death in America and the first leading cause of disability. And it really is something that plays no favoritism. And it also really comes when you're not expecting. Nobody expects to have a stroke, and nobody expects to suffer from aphasia. And it really does make a huge impact in your life and change your life in one split second. So we look forward to having everyone join us once again on March 29, 2015 from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. And you could follow us on ReneeMarieLanguageOfLove.org. Once again, it's ReneeMarieLanguageOfLove.org. And we look forward to seeing you. God bless.
Stop the truck! Stop the truck! Please. Thank you.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is me, TMC, in the place to be, the greatest MC in history. There will never be an MC greater than me. And right about now, the only place for you to be is with the one and only Madhouse TV.
You are the man.
Stretching under sedation or manipulation under anesthesia is a very gentle, very precise procedure to very slowly release any scar tissue that is formed as a result of a traumatic injury. Many people ask, how does this work? Will I get hurt? Will you stretch me too far? We only stretch the body part to its normal range of motion. After completing the post-MUA rehabilitation program, it's very common that our patients say to us, hey, I can play ball with my kid again. Hey, I can bowl again. Hey, I can enjoy hiking again. This is what makes it rewarding to us as practitioners.
I know you wanna leave me, but I refuse to let you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Madhouse TV, the Baby Love Music Hour. Got it right that time. Okay, we were going through the various keys, all right? And that we were on the sharps, all right? Now, what I would like to do is ask you to take a piece of manuscript paper and just go through the rest of the keys, okay? There's only 7 sharp keys, okay? Seven sharp keys and 7 minor flat keys, okay? Because there's only 7 notes to the musical alphabet, right? So that's why there's only 7. Okay, so I'd like you to finish off going up 4, starting at D. From D, you have to go up 5, okay, and write it on the lower A, okay? And then you have to go down 4 all right, and put it on the higher note, okay? So, like that. All right, we're going to go in and do the flats now. Okay, the first flat is B flat. Okay, everybody has heard of B flat. Okay, okay, so when you want to place another flat, go into a different key. All right, the next key from B flat is you go, the way you find it is you go up 4 instead of down 4. In sharps, you go down 4. And in flats, you go up 4. So up from B flat, and you count B flat, it's B flat, C, D, and E flat. So E flat is, the space of E flat is where you put your flat, okay? So the key that you're in would be B flat, because you have the key, to find the key, you have to go to the flat before the last flat. Okay, that's how they tell you how to find it, okay? So I placed the last flat in E flat, so now I know that the key is the key, the flat before it, which is B flat. All right? Now, let that not confuse you with the B flat here. This is the first flat, okay, which will give you the key of F. All right? F is the key of the first flat. Then the second flat will give you B flat, which is the last, the next to the last flat. So using that method, you go down 5, right? You go, we went up 4, and then the next key will be down 5, all right? So if you place a flat on the 5th note away from E flat, it is A, and we call it A flat because you have put the flat in, all right? So now this key becomes E flat because E flat is the next to the last flat, okay? So, and also the minor keys are 6 notes above, or on the 6th degree of each one of these major scales. Okay? So I'm going to forego going through them, but it's also on the 6th degree of every one of these. Okay? So, to find the next key, as where you put the next flat, you go down, up 4, right? So we went up 4 to E flat, down 5 to A flat, and up 4 to D flat. So D flat is where you place the next flat, and the next to the last flat was A, right? So A is the key that you're in, all right? And if you notice, they are in line, okay? The first one was B, second one is E, the third one is A, and you can tell which one went in last, okay? So all you have to do is go to the next to the last flat, and it will tell you what key is it you're in, all right? And again, each one of these have a 6th degree, which determines the minor scale, okay? So, for homework, I want you to finish off up to the C flat major scale, okay? Placing the flats going up 4, down 5, up 4, down 5, up 4, down 5. And whenever the flat should be goes over the scale, we want you to put it into the staff, over the staff. We want you to try to find it on the staff, okay? Find the octave of it on the staff and place it there, okay? And this is what it looks like, the last one, okay? Of course, you can also memorize this, okay? And not have to use this system. But if you want to if you want to not have to memorize it, just use the system, okay? All right. I wanted to also go over building your musical business, okay? Of course, this is, instead of me singing for you, I know you don't like my singing, so. Okay, but we have to talk about that. This is for you older guys and ladies that want to build your musical business. Very important item. One of the first items that has to be considered is fans, okay? And with it's like any business. If you don't have clients, if you don't have fans, if you don't have customers, you don't have a business. You cannot be in business without people, okay? So bottom line is that you have to cultivate, letting people know where you are going to be. We want to start out with friends and family. Some of you have some big families. I come from a big family. There's 7 of us, And, you want to let your family know where you're going to be so that if they want to surprise you or come by, okay, they'll come by and support you, all right? Then you want to do that same thing with your friends, put the word out, okay? I'm going to be in such and such a place. Have them periodically go to a particular place where they'll know that you have put in where you're going to be so that they don't have to be directly in contact with you, but they can be in contact with the item like a website or something like that, all right? Or if you want to send out emails, okay, you can send out, capture. You get everybody's email address and regularly ask people for their email addresses and put them into a book or into a list, all right, so that you can use those emails to let people know where you're going to be at, okay? Then for your community, okay, because a lot of you don't go outside, too far outside of your community, okay? So we want to try to let people know where you're going to be as far as the community goes, and you can go to like a Stop and Shop, A&P, and ask the managers if you could put up a flyer, okay? You create a flyer, and you put it up in those places, okay? Just a word of warning, you might have to continuously put it up because, repost it, excuse me, because some people will take it down and take it with them so that they can remember it, or if they liked it or whatever. So you gotta keep on going by those places, the shopping stops, the A&P, the ShopRites, etc., and repost your flyers, okay? And it's a little bit of work, but you know, it pays off in the long run, okay? The whole idea is to have a high visibility, okay? Then you can use the internet, all right? You have Facebook, you have email, you have various other items. You have constant contact that you can, you know, do a whole lot of other things with, and it's for staying in touch with your fans, okay? Without fans, you don't have a business, okay? All right. Then you want to keep your identity up, okay? Like for instance, I have a Baby Love Music jacket, right? So I walk around and people like the jacket and they'll say, hey, you know, it's a nice jacket. Baby Love Music, all right? And that's what you want to do. You want everybody to know who you are and what you do, okay? Because if you don't toot your horn, nobody else is going to do it. Nobody else is going to do it. So you have to toot your own horn, okay? And I know you don't get, it's hard to get used to that, but it goes with the territory, okay? You're a musician now, okay? You want to also try to create something for your fans to buy, okay? Like, for instance, a CD, okay? Always take care of the copyrights, okay? And maybe we'll do a show on the copyrights, on how to do the copyrights. But basically speaking, there is an organization called, or a business called, Williams, gonna have to get back to you on that one. These gray hairs, you know what I'm saying? Okay, but bottom line is you should take care of the copyrights so that you don't get into trouble, all right? Because they periodically crack down on that, and it can be a really bad situation if you're not paying for the copyrights. And the copyrights are, you know, it's a small price to pay for your freedom and for your peace of mind, okay? So you can create CDs, all right? Well, CDs are going out of vogue, but create something for your fans, all right? Jackets, hats with your logo, T-shirts, you know, all those kinds of things are good. Pill boxes, whatever you can think of that your fans would like, create that, okay? And the number one rule of being in business is that you have to toot your own horn, okay? Because if you don't toot your own horn, nobody else is going to do it. So I guess they could call it elevator speeches, you know, 2 or 3 minutes of what you do, how you do it, etc. Your name of your business, the phone number, you know, pass a business card out, you know, and like that, okay? Okay, so I think we are done for today, and we will be back next in 2 weeks, all right? Renee Marie should be back next week. And don't forget to participate in the March 29th telethon. We got a lot of performers and a lot of nice stuff for you, okay? So have a good day and good night.